Welcome back to Man from the Mist. For those of you new, my name's Barry. Today, well, as you can see, we've got our tool post back together, got our top slides back together, and we've got the cross slide back together. No surprises, no shocks, other than a couple of broken bolts in there, which we have got, and we just need to get the broken bolts put in. The only little problem we came across was the oilers in the slides and in the tool post. When we took them out, we measured them, were quarter or a quarter, or new quarter button oilers. They didn't fit in. I've wrecked one trying to put it in. So we might have to take it to bits and remold the holes out, because the holes are 0.234. The oilers were 0.253. So it's like 19 thou big. That's a big interference fit. So we might be pulling this lot to bits again in a couple of weeks' time. Pop some oil, put a reamer through the hole and oil it. But you see, it's had a little bit of a spruce up, a bit of a clean. We're in the middle of doing the dog plate for the headstock here. So when you're turning between centres and you've got a dog on this end, it's a drive plate for the dog. We've also got to bits our fixed steady, the travelling steady, which fits into the front end of the saddle, supports the job if you're working on little thin jobs like that. It's great to have this, because like that we've cleaned up the brass pads which were worn into the groove. Somebody, I think, must have been rubbing it up against a thread and it's cut itself a groove into the brass pad. So we'll face them off, clean them all up. Today's activities. The coolant pump down here is 440 volts. Here's a picture of the data plate off it. What I intend to do today, I'm going to pull the pump out, because working in there is an absolute bloody nightmare. I'm going to pull the pump out, we're going to stick it up on the bench, and we're going to reconfigure it, because it will be in star configuration, because it is wired up for 440 volts, same as the motor was, because it came from a 443 phase environment. So it will be wired to star. We're going to see if we can alter that to delta. We're going to get a capacitor. We're going to work out and get a capacitor so we can have this running on 230 volts on a single phase, using the capacitor as a phase delay to keep it running. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. But I say we're going to get it out, put it up here. I'm not going to get you guys in there, because it's in there is a nightmare. If you've ever worked on these things, you know, fine well, there's no room, it's a nightmare in there. We'll just unbolt it, get it out. As far as I know, I think there's one bolt keeps it on the mounting plate. We'll get it out, get it on the bench, and we'll have a look at it, Back in a minute. Right, as you can see, got the pump out. Not too much trouble at all. Two 7/16 bolts, one either side, holding it in from underneath. So you've got to go in underneath with a little ratchet or a spanner, whip it out. The lid's kept on. 3 little countersink screws. We'll pop this off. I've been away and washed my hands, because inside here should be a beautiful little circuit diagram. Try and keep our hands clean, because I like to keep the paperwork clean if we can. Put it back in there for the next time. Cap comes off. Rubber gasket. Careful not to rip that. Right, in there is the proverbial wiring diagram. I'll keep this clean. I will photograph this and work off a photograph, because the original is going back in here. You can see, obviously this has been kept nice and clean. So we had our wire, our power supply coming in here. I had our earth to this little screw hole down here, and we had our wires to these terminals. I'll put a picture up here for you, because I photographed this for my memory in case this doesn't work out. Now we can see here we've got red, yellow. I think this is supposed to be blue. It looks green, but I think it's supposed to be blue. Grey, brown and black. These are all the tails. In the lathe motor, this would have been the A1, B1, C1 terminals. And these would have been the A, B and C2 terminals on the star configuration. And then what we had to do, we had to swap them all around. So this is what we got to do this time. So up at the top, this is the 440 volt. This is star configuration to what we had it originally. Now this is what we have to do to it. So terminal 1 becomes obsolete. Terminal 2, that one, terminal 1, 2, 3, 4. So terminal 1 obsolete, terminal 2 black and red, and we put a red feed to it. Terminal 3 blue and grey, and we put our blue feed to it. And this one is yellow and brown on terminal 4, and we put a white feed to it. Let's change the configuration on this, because we can always come back to the original if we have to. And there's no point in coming back to the original because it's not going to work, is it? Right, let's get the configuration changed over, and then let's have a look at the rest of the pump, because the bottom of the pump is going to need to come off the cap, and we're going to give it a damn good wash, because I'm not convinced this pump has been out of the machine all of its life. However, the Jubilee clip on the hose was loose, and one of the little 7/16 bolts was loose-ish. But I can't see why anybody would have needed this out of the machine. However, let's crack on, let's get this reconfigured. Eh? Right, let's remove all the little fastenings. Being careful not to drop any of it down into the windings, because that would just be one hell of a ball ache, wouldn't it? I've got my door shut today. It is absolutely, has been for the last few days, been blowing a bloody gale. And I'm trying to keep my hands clean because I want the little note to be clean to go back in here. Okay, so 230 volt, this diagram, we're going to want red to 2, that's red and black. So number 2, red and black. We're going to pull all of these out because we are incredibly short of space in here. And again, just be careful, you don't want to be gone ham-fisted into here. God, these are tight. Can't get that black off. No, I can't because it's trapped under the red. Right, red off. God, this is tight in here, mind. By the way, are saving some money when they shorten these wires, aren't they? As I say, mind. God, they were saving some money with that lot. Right. Let's have a look. So we want black and red onto 2. 4 yellow and brown. Number 4 yellow. Brown. And that leaves with 3 blue and grey. 3 blue and grey. Okay. That doesn't look too healthy, does it, that connection there? What we're going to do, I'm going to put that like that, and we are going to tighten that up. In that position. So let's get a little washer back on there, and a little nut. Now that's got a shiny side, hasn't it? So put the shiny side down. Now we'll just push that to there so it's not got any stress on that cable. Sorry guys, all you're seeing is the back of my hands. Right. Same again here. Yellow and brown. We'll just check them again. Yellow and brown. And then we've got black and red. Now the other one give you A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C3, C2. Must admit the colours is easier to follow, aren't they? Because anybody could do this following the colours. Okay. So that gets folded up. I can go back in there. Where was it, that side? And that's what star configuration altered to delta configuration. Right. I'm going to have that screen off the bottom. I'm going to give it a bath. We're going to sort that out. Right guys, that's it for this video. We're going to leave it there for the moment. As I say before, I don't want to blow this up. Don't want to burn it out. I'm going to go and do some more research. See if we need to put a start capacitor in or a run capacitor. Or is the 230 required to run this still 3-phase? If we run 230 single phase, I will have to put a capacitor in, won't I, Nick? Won't I have to put a capacitor in? Right, as I say, we'll box that up for the day. Short little video. Get this washed down now, and we will come back when I find out about the capacitors. Okay guys, thanks very much for joining me. I know it's a short one, but thanks very much for joining me. As always, your time is really greatly appreciated when you come seeing what we're doing. If you like our videos, if you're new to the channel and you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up. It does help out tremendously. Subscribe to our channel. Doesn't cost you guys a penny. You do just get notifications when we release more new videos on what we're doing. The faster we can get this lathe put back together, the faster we can get back on with the tractor. Because I've got lots of bitty jobs to do for the tractor opening with this. Right, that's it. But remember, don't overthink it. It's only nuts and bolts and red and yellow wires. Catch us later. Ta-da now. Right. Pump outlets here, wire coming in, white to yellow, red to red, blue to, that looks like green but it's probably a blue, and there's a green there looped back, so I think it might go to that little screw down there. All the tails are common here. So I would imagine these are all your A, B and C1s. And these are your A, B's and C2s. So we need to swap them round and make it into Delta config.